Hello YouTubers, guys, gals, gearheads. Welcome back to another TheGearTester product review video. Today I'd like to talk to you about Quickstrips, manufactured by Tuff Products. These Quickstrips are basically a plastic strip that is machined to take a certain caliber of ammunition, allowing the plastic here to retain that round until you would like to access it. Tuff Quickstrips come in a number of different calibers. They come in a number of pistol calibers, as well as some shotgun calibers and some rifle calibers. They come in 9mm, they come in 40 Smith & Wesson, they come in 357 Magnum, in this case, and 38 Special because of the similarities in those calibers. The same Quickstrip can be used to hold the same those two kinds of rounds. They also come in 22 long rifle, in this case allowing me to have 10 22 long rifle or other 22 variants of ammunition organized and stored away. They also come, I believe, in 20 gauge, 12 gauge, and 50 cal. And the first use that I would have for these Tuff Quickstrips is organization. I think that these Quickstrips allow me to organize my ammunition and keep it in a together, and keep it in a pocket in a way that I can access it quickly and use it. In the case of 22, it gets me away from these rattling boxes of ammo, and maybe I don't need this size of a box. Maybe I just like to have 30 extra rounds with me. Well, I could have 3 10-round Quickstrips and be ready to go. In the case of rifle rounds or shotgun rounds, it would allow me to organize that ammunition in such a way that I could easily access special rounds, whether I'm out and want to have a 12-gauge buckshot round or a 12-gauge slug readily available, or a set of 6 of those. I could easily access those. I could tuck those away in a pocket so that if I'm out walking my property and I have regular shot shells in my shotgun, I could easily access a different kind of round. In the case of 50 cal, it would allow me to have my ammunition in a Quickstrip and get away from plastic boxes or paper boxes and allow me to access those rounds and have them in a pocket or in a backpack and have them organized effectively. In the case of rounds, different kinds of ammunition that are chambered in revolvers, Tuff Quickstrips not only allow me to organize the ammunition and have it readily at hand, but they also become a reloading aid. And this would be done as I'll show you here. You would have the rounds that you had fired in your gun, or you'd be starting with an empty gun. In the case of having rounds, I'd eject those rounds out of my gun. I'd bring my gun back down like so, and then I would simply insert the rounds and peel off like so, using this product as now not simply an organizational device but also a reloading device. And it would also help me to speed up my reloading. I'm not loading those rounds one at a time, but I'm now being able to reload them 2 at a time. Then I would have my gun back ready to operate, loaded and ready to go. In the case of an individual who'd be using the gun for a self-defense purpose, whether that's home defense or concealed carry, I would be able to have a Quickstrip with me in my pocket very easily, and I would allow me to reload my gun. Also, as in a hunting scenario, if I was trying to reload my gun quickly, that would also be a good thing to have. One reason I like Quickstrips over a more conventional speed loader, such as this HKS Model 36 speed loader, which is used to reload the J-frame, is the fact that I can have 2 different guns, whether that's in this case a Model 686P and a Model 60, both excellent guns which Smith & Wesson manufactures, or in the case of having maybe a Smith & Wesson and a Taurus, or a Smith & Wesson and a Ruger, which would generally require individual separate speed loaders. A Quickstrip can be used to back up either one of these guns or both. So in a home defense scenario, if I could access a Quickstrip, but could only access one of these guns, I could reload and back up the gun with one quick strip. So in the case of speed loaders, I'd be trying to get the ammunition out and into this gun, because a speed loader is not set up to reload a 686P. It's set up and is manufactured specifically for a J-frame revolver. So having a quick strip and the versatility which it brings is one of the bonuses of having a quick strip. Also, quick strips are very thin, allowing you to put them in a pocket, in maybe a back pocket, in a jacket pocket, and not know that they're there in the same way that I found that I know that I have a regular speed loader, because I've got the speed loader in my pocket. It is bigger, it is bulkier, it is thicker, it is wider, even though it's not longer. But I found also with the pliable nature of these quick strips that I don't know whether I'm sitting on one, whether one is rubbing on me in the same way that I feel this big, round, hard lump that I would with a speed loader. So that's another reason I prefer quick strips. Also, I have found that the quick strips retain the rounds better than a speed loader, and this is what I'm talking about. In the case of maybe a self-defense scenario where I have fired this gun dry and I'm trying to make a reload, and I slip my hand into my pocket, I can accidentally actuate this little knob, and my rounds can fall out, and they could fall out all over the ground. They could fall out in my pocket right as I reach my hand in my pocket. They could also fall out in maybe not a self-defense scenario, but in a case where I'm reaching my hand into my pocket to get my car keys, and I have my car keys in the same pocket as my speed loader, and you can see what happens is it actuates these little teeth right there. I think you can see those moving. It actuates those little teeth, allowing the rounds to fall out. So if I accidentally actuate this knob, it means my rounds are going on the floor, and that could be a very dangerous thing or very annoying thing depending on the situation I'm in. The Tuff Quickstrips, in this case holding 38 special rounds, aren't going anywhere. You can see those rounds are not going to fall out. I can shake this all day long, and this plastic quick strip is going to retain those rounds. Quick strips come in a number of different colors as well as different calibers. They come in pink, they come in yellow, they come in red, they come in orange, and of course they come in black. Allowing you maybe to color code your rounds if you have hollow points or just regular just ammunition that you're going to be firing at the range, or allowing you to be able to see them and pick up on them easier, so that if they fell out of your pocket while you were on a hunting trip, you'd be able to see that you had lost that ammunition, and easier to retrieve that ammunition if you had lost it. One thing that I really, really like about the quick strips is the fact that they are much more inexpensive. Cost. You're going to pay anywhere between $15 to $20 plus some shipping and handling for a speed loader. Quick strips, on the other hand, are about $6 to $7 plus some shipping and handling in a pack of 2. So I'm getting the ability to have, in this case, 8 rounds, and they come in 5 rounds, and different, such as maybe 10 rounds, as in the 22 long rifle case. So it's 10 individual rounds, and you can pick out the number of rounds you would like the quick strip to hold individually in correlation with the individual round that you would like, so the chambering you would prefer. In this case, these are quick strips chambered in 38 Special, 357 Magnum, and they hold 8 rounds. So I'm getting 16 rounds here, ready to go. That is 3 full reloads plus 1 extra round for this gun, because this gun only holds 5 rounds. Or in this case, 2 full reloads plus 2 rounds, in the case of this gun, 686P, which holds 7 rounds, for the price of $6. Whereas if I get a speed loader, I'm going to be getting 5 rounds in the case of this gun, or 10 rounds in 7 rounds in the case of this gun, and I'm going to pay $15 to $20 plus shipping and handling if it's not in a store nearby where I live, for 1 speed loader and the ability to have 1 reload, or I could have 2 reloads or 3 reloads for the price of $6 plus shipping and handling. So, Tuff Quick Strips are economical because they are much more inexpensive. They're going to cost you less than a regular speed loader. So, I would recommend Tuff Quickstrips to anyone who is choosing to concealed carry a revolver, choosing to simply use them for home defense, or simply out at the range shooting them. They're a more expedient way to reload, as well as being an awesome way to organize your ammunition. In the case of an individual who is not using them to back up a revolver, but is just simply wanting to have ammunition organized in such a way, I would also recommend them to them. They're inexpensive, they're helpful, they're beneficial to own, and they're going to be a product which I think is going to last a long time for you and is going to create enjoyment and a better experience as you go to the range or to the field or in a self-defense situation. Well, this has been another GearTester product review. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your views. And I also would be very grateful if you'd go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I have a number of videos on a number of different topics up, and I will continue to be adding more videos as time goes by. Thank you for watching. This has been another GearTester review.